we gathered to celebrate the accomplishments of 357 members of the class of 2014, the 58th such class to graduate under the banner of Quakertown Community High School. Commencement is a beautiful tradition and serves as an individual marker along each of your paths. But as beautiful as it is, it can't fully capture the 13-year journey that each one of you took to get here. I am proud and humbled in my first year as your principal to have shared a small portion of that. I'd like to take this time, if I could, to recognize some people that contributed much more fully. It would take far too long to acknowledge all the wonderful people that make our school the great place that it is indeed. But here are a few that helped make this evening possible. First, our support staff, who worked tirelessly throughout the year to keep things running smoothly and fix them when they didn't. Mrs. Donna Benner, Mrs. Shelley Bang, Mrs. Malia Rupert, Mrs. Christine Breyer, Ms. Maureen Cardell, and the many members of our cafeteria, custodial, and maintenance staffs.
I am pleased and honored to have this opportunity to accept this graduating class of 2014 and present them as graduates. This is indeed one of the most special days of an administrator's academic year. The state of Pennsylvania has very specific graduation requirements. Mr. Finnerty, your principal, will attest to me that the class has met all of these requirements to me this evening. Those graduation requirements include completion of an approved program of studies, completion of the graduation project, and proficiency in each state standard. Mr. Finnerty has signed each and every diploma. I will accept verification of these requirements this evening, that he has signed his diplomas as well, and then present you to the President of the Board of Education of the Quakertown Community School District as eligible for graduation.
Dr. Harder, it is my pleasure to present these young men and women of the class of 2014. I certify that they have completed their courses of study and have met the requirements for graduation from an accredited secondary school. I therefore recommend that they be issued diplomas certifying graduation from Quakertown Community High School.
Thank you.
Now one more round of applause. What wise words and what composure. So you finally made it. I'm honored to be speaking to you, not only as board president, but also the father of a 2014 graduate. I and all of your parents and teachers know firsthand how hard all of you have worked to be here tonight. This is a special graduation for me, because I remember 15 years ago when my wife and I were sitting in the stands of the alumni field during the 1999 graduation ceremony. A few rows ahead of us was an older couple with gray hair. I jokingly said to my wife, "Hey sweetie, look at that couple." Because when our daughter graduates in 2014, that's going to be us. Well, that day has finally arrived. And see, honey, it wasn't a joke. I look just like that couple and I have the gray hair to prove it. But there is one big advantage to getting older, and that is the opportunity to attain wisdom. Just as in my industry, the difference between the terms power and energy are often misunderstood. Many also confuse the terms knowledge and wisdom. Both are intimately related, but have vastly different meanings. Knowledge is the accumulation of facts and information. It's what you go to school for. You can't have wisdom without knowledge, but you can certainly be deeply knowledgeable, yet have no wisdom. So what is wisdom? Perhaps one of the wisest men in the history of the world summed it up best. Albert Einstein said, "Wisdom is not a product of schooling, but of the lifelong attempt to attain it." Think about those words. Wisdom is vitally important to all of us, but is not something that comes to us through formal education. It's also not something that comes to us passively. You have to work hard to attain wisdom. You can work hard your whole life, and even after trying, you may not acquire it. Wisdom, then, is the synthesis of knowledge and life experiences into insights that deepen your understanding of life, relationships, and the world around you. Einstein accumulated a vast amount of knowledge, but it was his wisdom that allowed him to see beyond that knowledge and come up with the theory of relativity. For me, wisdom is a little more down to earth and practical. Although I have the knowledge that between the alumni field graduation of 1999 and today, physiology dictates that my hair get grayer, I have the wisdom to not question why my wife's hair remains exactly the same color today as it was in 1999. Sorry, Counselor. As all of you are transitioning into adulthood with today's milestone in your life, my challenge to you is to start working on not just accumulating knowledge through schooling and career, but also to begin your lifelong quest to acquire wisdom. To do that, you have to think hard about the knowledge you have and how that applies to the world and people around you. You have to challenge the conventional wisdom around you and think critically for yourselves. We all had the knowledge years ago about MP3 players, GPS devices, email, internet, and cell phones. But it took the wisdom and vision of Steve Jobs at Apple to combine them all into one small device, the iPhone, which now is owned by 1 in 14 people of the world. The same can be said for Bill Gates, Tesla, Pasteur, Nikolai Basov, Mary Anderson, Eugene Stoner, Henry Ford, and countless others. And as wise as these innovators have been in making our lives better, your generation will have even bigger challenges ahead, like solving the world's energy problems. You are told that renewables such as solar and wind are our future energy sources. But what good is an unlimited supply of energy when it only works when the sun is shining? After all, we do turn our lights on at night, don't we? That is why we will continue to have nuclear, coal, oil, hydro, and gas plants until one of you will find the wisdom to figure out the seemingly simple but perplexing problem. Solving the world's energy challenges may go hand in hand with addressing the issue of global warming, or when we were graduating, it was global cooling. Consider that as of today, the 212-month pause in global warming now exceeds the entire length of the warming trend. The whole issue has become so confusing that we refer to it as climate change. Not only do we not understand what is going on now, but we also can't figure out what happened during the massive climate changes of the ice ages, when we couldn't blame humans. Unlike the ice ages, though, today, the gas without which no plant could survive, and the same gas we all exhale with every breath, carbon dioxide, is at a very high level, above 400 ppm. All the models say that with such high CO2 levels, the greenhouse effect should skyrocket our global temperatures. But for 15 years, they haven't. Even though clearly some places are warmer, some cooler, some drier, and some wetter. We have trouble predicting the weather 5 days from today, let alone climate 5 or 50 years from now. The Earth defiantly ignores our best models and humbles our wisest minds. That is why we need future generations like yours that will have the wisdom to figure this out and let the rest of us know if we should be building an ark, moving south, or just enjoying the greener world that higher CO2 levels may bring us. And wisdom is not just about solving new problems. It's also about figuring out some of our older problems. Take our Constitution, for example. It was crafted by the wisdom of our founding fathers. Nothing on earth was like it, and it has now endured into its 3rd century, resulting in the greatest nation of the world. For years, though, the trend has been that the judicial and executive branches have taken more and more power for themselves, unbalancing the co-equal powers our founders envisioned. Even more alarming is that government itself continues to exceed the very limits of the powers defined by the 10th Amendment. The result is a weaker and more insignificant Constitution, which leads to a weaker America. We the people and you're part of that now, find ourselves losing freedom and allowing our own government to intrude into our very lives, monitoring our cell phones, emails, and texts, taking our land, overturning or ignoring our laws, defining what we eat, but worst of all, defining what we learn. Since our founders did not create any constitutional remedies for rebalancing the co-equal branches of government or figuring out what to do when government exceeds its own limits, once again, it will be up to you young adults to solve this growing crisis. Let me conclude by saying that the challenges facing your generation are so great, it will take the individual and collective efforts of each and every one of you to come up with the solutions. Before that can happen, though, we need to learn a lesson from one of the planet's endangered species, the sea turtle. You see, years ago, sea turtle eggs were commonly used as a delicacy, and sea turtles were going extinct. One day, a man was arrested for destroying turtle eggs under the Endangered Species Act. The defendant argued that Endangered Species Act only applied to actual living turtles. Turtle eggs, not being turtles, were not covered by the act. The court, using its knowledge of biology, ruled that sea turtle eggs eventually hatch to become actual sea turtles, and wisely ruled that the eggs have the same standing and rights as living sea turtles. It will be your challenge in the future to have the wisdom of figuring out why sea turtles are so special, and why the same courts don't apply the same logic equally to all of our planet species. Including humans. Until that happens, all of you will never be present to address the great challenges facing you and future generations. So, my newly created adult colleagues, because the challenges facing your generation are so great, all of you will need not just knowledge to overcome them, but more importantly, wisdom. It's a heavy burden for any generation, but if there is any generation that is well prepared to find solutions to the world's issues, it's yours. I have seen firsthand how hard you've worked to get to where you are today. We are proud of all of you, and our adult generation is confident you will take the baton we hand you and will do monumental things. Congratulations to each and every one of you, and may your lifelong search for wisdom begin tonight.
the class of 2014 graduates. Dan Wallace, I'm as class advisors, we're supposed to deliver a speech and give some advice to the graduates, but the fact of the matter that we have some unfortunate, I hope you remember, the zombie apocalypse this year. We both observed, same telltale signs. I saw first before the bell ring in my second period sociology class this spring. Mr. Wallace seen in the hallways of the freshman set of parents you may see at home. All the students staring down, blank expressionless faces, scrolling with their thumbs, a little bit of drool coming out, maybe some zombie noises. It kind of looks like this. The students look all nice and like, you sit down and look, scrolling, ha, I agree, retweet, hashtag hello. On a more serious note, this apocalypse has inspired us to deliver two important messages. Allow yourself to be open to new experiences and appreciate and create the moments that make life worth living. Class of 2014, you're transitioning into the next stage of your life, and the world you've grown up in has seen some interesting changes. Like the students in Mr. Sandler's sociology class and the students I've seen at the Freshman Center, many people, rather than communicate with the individuals right in front of them, are now choosing to connect mostly to the people they already know or celebrities they'll never know. More people are filling their time with trivial news bits and often missing opportunities for meaningful personal interaction or tangible experiences. Look, knowing what Shag is eating for lunch is great. I love it. But the key here is to not learn that at the expense of connecting with someone right in front of you. Think of all the times you've been on your phone when you've been with other people. Perhaps you're waiting in a line, sharing an elevator, sitting on a train, waiting in my second period sociology class. You don't know that person next to you? It's called an opportunity. Ask them how their day is going. You may start a conversation that could lead to learning something new, gaining a different perspective, even making a new friend. Striking up a conversation with someone doesn't have to be creepy. It's only seen as creepy now, as many people are becoming more comfortable remaining silent and connecting with someone in cyberspace rather than connecting with a new person nearby.
Good things can come from connecting with new people. For example, Mr. Sandler and I recently took a little trip to Orlando with 87 of our closest friends. While we were there, we visited Harry Potter World, and deep within the bowels of Hogwarts School of Witchcraft and Wizardry, we came upon a Universal Studios employee named Hector. After a brief and lively conversation with Hector, he said, "Wherever you go today, say my name, and they'll take care of you." Dude, we wrote Harry Potter like 4 times, but I'm still having heart palpitations. It was like being in a magical washing machine full of spiders.
Now, with that person next to you that you don't know, what if the person looks different, has contrasting viewpoints, what if they disagree with you? That's awesome. Find out why. Don't just disregard those whose views conflict with your own. Try to understand why they feel or think that way. Avoid sheltering yourself from what is different or surrounding yourself by what is safe and familiar. It's by doing this that you begin to experience all that life has to offer.
The world is still a big place, even though we often say it's shrinking in the face of technology that connects us at ever-increasing rates over ever-increasing distances. Go out and be a part of this world. Learn what it has to offer, engage its peoples and places, plunge into its struggles and triumphs, and ponder its mysteries with the company you keep. Be an active participant in the journey, because time waits for no man.
Allowing yourself to be open to new things is not always easy to do in today's technologically advanced society. Consider how easy it is to immerse yourself in those social news feeds or those trivial news bits. Now, some of us here today may be doing just that right now. Stop it. Despite the advancement into a world of technology, life is still often compared to an old-fashioned. Now, for the younger siblings in the crowd today, books are what we looked at before smartphones. iPods, iPhones, iPads, flat-screen televisions, Xboxes.
I'm not really sure about this last couple.
boots.
No.
As for books, in life we complete one chapter and then move on to the next. You, class of 2014, just completed a chapter.
Ask yourself, is it everything you wanted it to be? Does it tell the tale of someone who lived fully in every moment, learning, growing, and interacting? Or does it tell the tale of missed opportunities? The great thing for you graduates is that your stories truly are just in their beginnings. Whether the last chapter was a tale of achievement or failure, filled with love or hate, satisfaction or disappointment, you have the opportunity to make the rest of your saga worth reading. This whole analogy between life and books is great, but times are changing. Maybe we need to update our analogy. Smartphones and social media afford us new ways of connecting to others. Some people are convinced that they're doing irreparable damage to the user of the book. Attention spans are short.
I'm sorry.
Where did you put it?
I'm sorry. Some people say people are reading this too. It's real. But these new ways of connecting are not inherently bad. They do not necessarily spell the end of the world or indicate the fall of academia or the arts. You have infinitely more at your fingertips than any generation before you. This is an incredible thing of which to be a part and to celebrate.
Still, updating our lifebook analogy to reflect the technology and digital networks of today is not a simple task. An analogy between life and Twitter may not even make sense. Twitter's a bunch of short stories and snippets, but life is greater than 140 characters. Yes, take time to capture individual moments by taking photos. And tweet them to your heart's content later. Now don't Snapchat anything because seriously that thing makes absolutely no sense to me. I don't get it. But be sure that as you're capturing those moments, that you are truly living in those moments. Share them with the people that are actually physically around you, with the people that you truly care about. Avoid removing yourself from the moment to update other people in cyberspace who may not even give your moment a passing glance.
Think about all the time you invest in digital or cyberspace activity each day. What would a conservative estimate of that time be? 10 minutes? 20? 60 minutes or more? The average person's life is just 26,000 days. At no point will you look back and say, oh my God, I'm so glad I favorited that tweet.
Try not to get too caught up in scrolling the news feed filled with things that you are not experiencing. Do not spend a significant amount of time living vicariously through the posts of others. See that your life is more than a stream of tweets. Live for the moments that are worth sharing in real time with real people. We promise you, those are the ones you will remember, more than the thousands of things you may choose to share online. I know, Shaq ate a corned beef sandwich on a Kaiser roll today, because I did the zombie apocalypse scroll myself this afternoon. But here I am right now experiencing a moment that I won't forget. You probably won't see me share it online, but it's okay. The moment will still exist because it's a life experience worth remembering, a moment worth holding on to. Go out and create those experiences.
Listen, we're not encouraging you to put away your phones or jump off the social networks. How could we when we, your class advisors, have taken advantage of these things to connect and share information with you? Our technology makes life more convenient and allows us more free time to enjoy. So we would be foolish to encourage anyone to do away with it. What we are encouraging you to do is to find ways with the technology of today to help create tangible moments you won't forget. This is the mission of your generation. The truth is, Mr. Sandler and I probably won't remember much of any of the digital communication we've had with you, but we will remember the wonderful times we shared in person, the time we spent in class, the fundraisers, dancing at proms, snack shop dancing, dancing at the talent show, dancing in the cafeteria in the Panther suit, pep rally dancing, and we can't forget dancing at Disney. Just love the dance. Those are the moments we live for, and we hope all of you understand what a joy it has been to be a part of your story or ebook.
We hope as you continue your story that you do allow yourself to be open to new experiences. Appreciate and create the moments that make life worth living. It's true that you have infinitely more at your fingertips than any generation before you. So the question becomes, what are you going to do with it? Congratulations to the class of 2014. We're proud of you. Now go and create the rest of your story.
Grateful for the 195 hours we spent in Disney World, on rides laughing hysterically and taking tons of pictures. Grateful for the last seconds of our final races on the track, innings in the game, or plays in the final quarter. Grateful for our final day yesterday in the halls of Quakertown High School. We are also grateful for the lessons we have learned in and out of the classroom: respect, responsibility, relationships, and integrity. While hard data such as our GPAs are important, the immeasurable qualities that we've learned in this community are more valuable than anything else. We've spent so much energy enjoying the transient gift that is time and working hard to make ourselves better people. The past 4 years, 1,460 days, 35,040 hours, 2,102,400 minutes have been an extraordinary blend of memories. We cannot measure the amount of memories our high school career has provided. Everything has been quantifiable, but every moment has been precious, and I hope we all walk away from these 4 years with at least one moment that we'll never forget. Thank you, class of 2014, all 357 of you.
L is for legacy. What is a legacy? Author Shannon L. Alder once said, "A legacy is etched into the minds of others and the stories they tell about it." While writing this speech, I reflected on the many memories our class has created. In each and every one, it is a special sense of unity that stood out to me. As a class of 2014, we began to develop our legacy on the very first day of freshman year. We made an impression that day in the way we carried ourselves and treated one another. The years since have been filled with countless milestones reached together. Our legacy of universality and oneness took shape in everything from the resurrection of the pep rally to our last dance together at prom. Through times of celebration and times of tragedy, our hearts shined. While we may have attempted to define ourselves in many ways, it is our ever-present graciousness and humanity that unites us as a class. Our class's legacy of kindness, spirit, unity, and respect will live on within the halls of Quakertown Community High School long after we are gone. However, as we look to the future, these principles should not be left behind. By choosing to apply these ideals to our days to come, our generation can create a better world. Not all of us will grow up to make the next great technological advancement or sing the next hit song, but by leaving a valuable legacy behind, we can all make a lasting impression. Each of us has the opportunity to build our own legacy. How will you be remembered?
When we started high school 4 years ago, every one of you was presented with an opportunity to try new things, to make new friends, to expand the knowledge that you have by applying yourself in the classroom. As we move forward today from our high school community, we are faced with a new array of opportunities. We all have our own strengths that will open the door to new possibilities, from athletics, to art, to music, or to math. We all have something that we can pursue in our future. I am confident Quakertown Community High School has prepared us all for the challenges we will face and supplied us with the skills we need to succeed. As we move from elementary school to middle school and then to high school, our opportunities expanded. Now we are at the point where our opportunities are truly endless. As I look out over all my friends and classmates here today, you amaze me. From what I have seen these last few years, I know this room is filled with compassionate, intelligent, talented individuals who will leave here and go on to do amazing things. We all have many choices to make in our lives. Be confident in your strengths and beliefs and rely on yourself not to let an opportunity pass you by. Be open to what lies ahead and do not be afraid to take a chance. It has been said, today is not just another day. It is a new opportunity, another chance, a new beginning. I plan to embrace it. I hope you do as well.
Because of that, we created our own value as students of Quakertown Community High School. Our high school years will forever be cherished. We have grown to know each other and become one family. Walking into freshman year was intimidating. 2 middle schools colliding to become one graduating class. Friendships expanded as a new chapter in our lives began. We chanted at football games. We selected 4 homecoming courts. We played powder puff football. We packed the Thanksgiving Day football games. We got rowdy at basketball games, especially the Penridge matchups. We enjoyed winter semifinals. We even had so many snow days we had to come to school on a Saturday morning.
We had fun at Lehigh for junior prom. We missed Kim. We rocked it at Phoenix Hill Foundry for senior prom. Many of us went to Disney, and the stories definitely stay there. And here we are at graduation. Did you think it would ever happen? As you go off in different directions, take the value added to your life as a QCHSG student with you. In the book, Tuesdays with Maury, author Mitch Albom wrote, "The big things, how we think, what we value, those you must choose yourself. You can't let anyone or any society determine this for you." Thank you, class of 2014. You have added value to my life.
Now, your fellow classmates and I have incorporated Q-Love into our graduation speeches. As cliche as the term Q-Love sounds, it represents something more. A sense of community that we all have here among us. A place to call home. But, life goes on. It's funny how we can take a quick glance around and see the people we've just spent the better half of our adolescence with. People you've made special connections with that will last a lifetime. People whose paths might never again cross your own. People who you can look at and say, "I'll see him on TV one day," or, "Wow, she's really going to make something of herself," or, "Yeah, he'll probably do some time." Whether these predictions are 100% accurate or dead wrong, it doesn't matter. That's what's so great about this day. This is the beginning. It's time to blow away people's expectations and shatter the world's stereotypes. Everybody here today has had to deal with hardships, whether it be standard-based grading or an injury preventing you from the sport you love, or issues at your home, or the loss of someone close to you. However, it is not these hardships that define us, but rather the perseverance we show in overcoming these trials. Our final letter of Q-Love stands for embarking. Like the construction surrounding us all year, it is time to use the tools we acquired over our journey here at Quakertown High School and build the people we strive to be. It's going to take a lot of time and hard work, and the truth is that nothing worth having is ever easy. J.K. Rowling once said, "It is impossible to live life without failing, unless you live so cautiously that you might as well never live at all, in which case you fail by default." As the defining author of our time, her words speak of letting go of that paralyzing fear we might be feeling getting ready to embark on this new chapter of our lives. But sitting here in our square beanies and shining robes, I believe we are ready. Ready to move on, grow up, and meet new people. The very least we can do in our lives is figure out what we hope for. Because life goes on. But it's up to us to determine how. I want to thank each and every one of you for allowing me the opportunity to grow alongside of you. So for one last time, you what? You what? Congratulations, class of 2014. We made it.
Adams.
Kyle J. Appel.
Alexis Noel Alexander.
Nathan T. Arnold.
Alexis Morgan Alfredson.
Alexander C. Bala.
Kiana N. Alvarenga.
Daniel N. Beeler.
Nicole M. Ammenhauser.
Jordan N. Beck.
Ashley E. Aaronsburg.
Jason C. Besch.
Emily J. Castillo.
Jacob R. Loss.
Jessica Sadlowski.
Stephen C. Bolger.
Gabrielle Paige Sutherland.
Michael J. Boyle.
Aubrey B. Shane.
Louis A. Andriacchio III.
Kara H. Bard.
Dylan Matthew Brad.
Emily Barton.
Colin S. Brandis.
Jessica L. Baskin.
Joseph E. Brody.
Amanda M. Basso.
Nicholas J. Roulier.
Shanley M. Bennett.
Timothy P. Bryant.
Chelsea Marie Bergstresser.
Liam D. Buckley.
Autumn Corinne Bolton.
Christopher J. Bakovich.
Samantha Nicole Brown.
Jonathan K. Beerley.
Lydia D. Brzezinski.
Jacob R. Bullard.
Ashley Bryant.
Evan W. Camburn.
Liana M. Bonanno Taylor.
Andrew J. Campbell.
Stephanie B. Burke.
Brian W. Cass.
Taylor R. Cahill.
Joseph J. Cade.
Idella Nancy Kamak.
John C. Challenger.
Taryn Jessica Carfagno.
Emilio G. Chase.
Kelsey E. Carroll.
Kyle R. Chubb. Not able to be with us tonight, but he's watching online.
Kanapon Chandra.
Joseph Daniel Sanciola.
Mariah B. Chase.
Brandon J. Clark.
Caitlin M. Clark.
Brian J. Clark.
Alyssa M. Clymer.
Eric Emmanuel Clark.
Kayla L. Cologne.
Jesus Raul Colazo Garcia.
Kelly L. Conway.
Raymond A. Constable.
Brittany Taylor Cooper.
Ryan J. Cookson.
Kelsey Sierra Courtney.
Evan J. Cosgrove.
Brianna M. Kovaleski.
Sean N. Costello.
Jamie Lynn Crook.
Michael S. Krauthamel.
Casey Lee Crum.
Eliam Cuadrado Crespo.
Erin Marissa Cross.
Bradley Farrell Davko.
Sarah M. Daly.
Charles R. D.
Bethann Davies.
Cameron William Delisle.
Mariana Del Bosque Soto.
Jeremy Albert Debris.
Merv Demergill.
Dominic Joseph D. Domenico.
Sydney J. Dixon.
William T. Diffin.
Kayla E. DiGiovanni.
Tyler J. DiGiacomo.
Christina A. Eck.
Anthony DiRenzo.
Sarah E. Edmonds.
Thomas R. Donahue.
Brittany D. Eisenhower.
Colin P. Dorney.
Megan J. Finlayson.
Sean Charles Elmore.
Alize M. Foster.
Kyle N. Fisher. Blood.
Carly B. Frederick.
Connor R. Floyd.
Megan E. Dahl.
Nathan T. Fluck.
Renee Brittany Garis.
Colin S. Fowler.
Monica M. Goronsky.
Colin Mitchell French.
Gabrielle Renee Garuntha.
Kyle Richard Froling.
Shannon Gibbon.
Justin D. Gabrielowitz.
Jessica A. Giuliani.
Kevin H. Gale.
Adriana L. Gooden.
John Patrick Gallagher.
Kayla Michelle Gooden.
Oscar Noe Garcia.
Cassidy Taylor Goodman.
Gavin R. Gargis.
Alexis Jacqueline Griffin.
Lucas A. Gargis.
Amber Antoinette Grimmer.
Jamie L. Garris.
Emily Mary Hambrick.
Cody L. Gibson.
Rachel Lynn Haywood.
Elon Gonzalez.
Jennifer May Heights.
Connor N. Gordon.
Amanda Lynn Hilligus.
Nicholas S. Gordon.
Courtney Lynn Hockman.
Tate Anthony Gordon.
Shauna Marie Hope.
Jason E. Halbert.
Callie Elizabeth Grace Kubicki.
Albert J. Haynes.
Jennifer M. Huff.
Davis G. Haynes.
Kelly Lynn Ingram.
Ryan C. Haynes.
Rachel Nicole Jezelowski.
Ryan N. Egard.
Paige M. Jones.
Brian Henry.
Jenna M. Joseph.
Brian J. Hebner.
Amanda M. Drgelowitz.
Jose Henry Hernandez.
Kayla Christine Kalich.
Robert F. Bertensteiner.
Gwendolyn A. Hewitt.
Nicholas E. Hilliard.
Nicole C. Kine.
Tyler Hitchcock.
Sarah E. Kearns.
Ryan David Hopwood.
Marissa Grace King.
Robert Brandon Hoffman.
Alexandria N. Kluger.
Jacob Russell Hunsberger.
Cheyenne C. Knight.
Joseph K. Ifrig.
Robin C. Craney.
Tyler N. Illis.
Sarah Louise Krebs.
Ryan W. Johnson.
Rebecca G. Crone.
Brandon William Jones.
Gabrielle Elizabeth Krupa.
Luke N. Jorgensen.
Ashley Marie Coons.
Jesse Isaac Kale.
Taylor Rose Kuprevich.
Justin P. Kine.
Lauren L. Landis.
Dylan R. King.
Ashley Elizabeth Long.
Daniel N. Polk.
Jamie D. Leach.
Joshua D. Kunkel.
Victoria E. Leatherman.
David James Custers.
Sabrina C. Lee.
Vincent A. LaCava.
Rachel Elizabeth Lennon.
Alex Joseph Lamb.
Liberty A. Leitner.
Stephen Sean Lavin.
Alicia M. Locke.
Dang Bao Lee.
Jade Loke.
Jimmy Q.K. Lee.
Morgan T. Long.
Brian T. Lenjosek.
Haley A. Blunt.
Kurt Robert Lesh.
Allison N. McIntyre.
Dalton J. Leitner.
Ariana N. Maniscalco.
Stephen C. Lucas.
Jacqueline A. McDermott.
Zachary D. McGinnis.
Rachel L. McDonough.
Francis William Magro.
Kiara Lynn McHale.
Kevin Brian Maines.
Brooke Mellon.
John A. Mayer.
Rachel Sarah Meyer.
John Piero Menino.
Christiana Mabel Moore.
Alexander C. Martin.
Kelly R. Lovellin.
Andrew William May.
Madeline Renee Mulhall.
Edward Charles McGann III.
Jamie L. Mullen.
Colin R. McLaughlin.
Jessica R. Nace.
Edgar Mendez.
Reed M. Nondasher.
Garud Minasamudram.
Selena L. Nazario.
Charles W. Mittman.
Julie A. Newman.
Joshua Stephen Morgan.
Anna M. Nicholas.
Victor John Navy.
Sydney Grace Nickisher.
Joseph Nguyen.
Evamar Ortiz.
Randy B. Nguyen.
Natalie Camille Parker.
Orlando Olivares.
Madeline J. Parman.
Bradley D. Updike.
Taylor Elizabeth Pfeiffer.
Matthew R. Overholzer.
Sabrina Marie Pedovic.
Brian A. Oxenberg.
Caitlin M. Plant.
Zachary J. Sella.
Jordan Taylor Patinsky.
Jason R. Rush.
Sarah K. Reed.
Dustin Lee Presley.
Kimberly Youngjow Whitenow.
Alexander Curtis Parker.
Rachel T. Reiner.
Brendan C. Quinn.
Desiree Rivera.
Gregory Richard Quinn.
Heather Clarissa Robbins.
Thomas A. Quinn.
Kate L. Robeson Drubb.
Jeffrey T. Revenall.
Rebecca L. Robinson.
Brian J. Rockowski.
Victoria Shannon Roeder.
Frank Jason Redania.
Fabiola Martinez Rosas.
Mark Turner Repsher.
Dallas Haley Rosenberger. Brent
A. Rice.
Ashley M. Ruzicker.
Seth T. Rice.
Shona R. Schatz.
Casey G. Roeder.
Caitlin G. Shrey.
Micah J. Rupp.
Emily B. Scott.
Alec Frankie Sabatini.
Kelsey L. Shuck.
Patrick N. San Angelo.
Kelsey Perry Sheeran.
Kyle Patrick Schaefer.
Julia Ann Shelley.
Mason S. Schmouder.
Kelly L. Smith.
Shane M. Schmouder.
Margaret K. Smith.
Aaron J. Scholl.
Marina A. Smith.
Alex J. Scholl.
Taylor J. Snyder.
Justin E. Schwartz.
Sierra R. Sabota.
Austin Fry Seibert.
Caroline M. Sedano.
Carrie R. Sell.
Haley M. Stauffer.
Brian Tyler Sheffman.
Allison C. Steck.
Stephen James Shelley.
Lauren M. Stecker.
Rommel J. Simiyu.
Kristen Marie Stenson.
Philip J. Smith.
Lydia P. Stepanoff.
Warren James Snyder.
Ashley J. Stetler.
Nicholas R. Soriano.
Aislinn Rosemary Strohan.
Jonathan A. Sokol.
Desiree J. Solke.
Nicholas J. Stotts.
Devin Lee Super.
Dylan Thomas Stevens.
Madeline R. Tizer.
Cody B. Sterner.
Melissa R. Trainee.
Matthew A. Stoneback.
Autumn F. Trimble.
Kenneth R. Strickland.
Beverly M. Trotter.
Taylor Sutton.
Claudia Evelyn Valencia Flores.
Christopher Robert Taylor.
Shelby D. Valent.
Anthony Tran.
Ashani B. Bashi.
Nicholas P. Trude.
Alexis L. Voorhees.
Raymond K. Toomey.
Courtney R. Waite.
Wade J. Van Valkenburg.
Sarah E. Watches.
Andrew A. Urquion.
Miranda Louise Weathers.
Nathan A. Weaver.
Hannah M. Welker.
Cody M. Weisel.
Samantha K. Welsh.
Dwight L. Weisel.
Tori Lynn Wendy.
Matthew J. Whiteman.
Amanda Lynn Worst.
Nathan Ray Wilkinson.
Rachel Elizabeth Westner.
Joshua A. Williams.
Jacqueline Elizabeth Whelan.
Keegan S. Williamson.
Anisha Marie Wilson.
Elijah John Wireman.
Rachel D. Wright.
Gavin M. Woodard.
Caitlin S. Yawn.
Kyle P. Wolf.
Summer Lynn Zawadsky.
Ishmael A. Wright.
Shannon Zhao.
Daniel Evan Worst. Alexander S. Wiley. Samuel W. Yerkes. Pedro Zamudio Peralta.